Hello, this is Kenny Lee Burgess and welcome to Lesson 1B. What we're going to do is we're going to work on the second bar of the vamp I taught in Lesson 1A. So let me just play it around a little bit. I'll put up the tab and then we can discuss it. Now you notice it's very similar to the first bar that we started off with this. Now the difference is this little pull off on the third string first fret. And then with your thumb you come down on the D note on the fourth string. Now a great way to practice that to get that in time is just to alternate the bass. See how it just falls all nicely together. And also I bet you hear how this can be used in many songs, and we'll get to that. So again, sometimes breaking something down into little parts for yourself makes a great practice. So far you got. Now on the next part I go to the fifth string and I use my fingers and I go from the third to the fifth fret like so. Now for now, simply play it that way because, again, I'll discuss a little bit about different ways to do it and why I'm doing that. So, and of course, you really can't hear my foot stomp, but I would encourage you to play on that stomp and really get this nice and slow and steady and strong. Now let's practice bars 1 and 2 together. Now there's a reason I arranged the song like this, because I wanted to make a point. On the fifth string, I'm playing with my fingers from the third fret to the fifth fret. Because that note on the fifth string, fifth fret, is a D. I could have simply just played the fourth string open, because that's a D. So I could be playing the, second bar very similar to the first bar. What I wanted to do was slide or use that note. Let me explain a little bit. Let's review. Where are the D's? Well, you have open strings, 6, 4, and 1 are D's. And of course that note repeats at the 12th fret. But on the fifth string and the second string, which are both tuned to A, the D appears at the fifth fret. So you can slide to the D, that tonic note. See, oftentimes in the slide, that's what you want. Instead of just having the open note ringing, if it's on a string, you can slide to it. So that's what I wanted to point out. So in the second bar now, we already have variations. I can go like that. I can play like how it's written. Or I can do it by substituting the open string. Or I can use the slide. See, so it's all about variations. Okay, so where are these notes coming from? Before we look at the musical theory, let's learn a very simple 5-note scale called the pentatonic minor scale. Now notice I have my index finger on the 3rd string at the 1st fret. Now I'm using my fingers for the 3 highest strings, and then I'm using my thumb for the 3 lowest strings. Now again, the best thing would be is to tap your foot. These are 8th notes, so you're playing 1 note on the downbeat when your foot is coming down, and then 1 note on the upbeat when your foot is coming up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So just practice that until you get comfortable with it. Now let's just do the same scale, but descending. Same idea, thumb, 3 lowest strings, 3 highest strings with the fingers. And again, you would tap your foot, same 1 and, you have that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the way it would be counted up. Or for practical purposes, you can just say down, up, so you don't have to do the counts. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. See? Say it again. Just practice it nice and slow and smooth. Again, you really want to be able to play very cleanly and clearly and improve your dexterity. Don't be sloppy and fast. That's not going to work. But slow and steady usually wins the race. See, then it's just a matter of practice, playing the scale up and down over and over, nice and slow and steady, and trying to get the right and left hand to coordinate together. Enjoy your practice.